Hello, my friend. Welcome to Learn on English. I am really happy you are here today. Take a moment to relax. Sit comfortably. Focus your mind. Today is not about memorizing grammar. Today is not about difficult rules. Today is about speaking English naturally and confidently. We are going to learn a very powerful method. This method is simple. This method is practical. And this method truly works. The name of this method is shadowing. What does shadowing mean? Shadowing means you listen to English and repeat the words immediately. You do not stop. You do not translate. You do not overthink. You listen. You repeat. That is it. Just like a shadow follows a person everywhere. You follow the speaker's voice. You copy the words. You copy the speed. You copy the tone. You copy the emotion. This is how your brain starts thinking in English. Shadowing helps you in 3 very important ways. First, it improves your pronunciation. Your mouth learns how English sounds. Your tongue and lips move correctly. Slowly, your voice becomes clearer. Second, it improves your listening skills. You stop translating word by word. You start understanding full sentences naturally. Third, it builds strong confidence. When you repeat real English again and again, your fear of speaking slowly disappears. Now let me give you a very simple example. Think about this sentence. I wake up early every morning. This is a natural English sentence. People use sentences like this every day. Here is another sentence. I drink a glass of water after I wake up. These sentences are short. These sentences are clear. These sentences are useful. In this podcast, we will use a short story to practice shadowing. The story is easy to understand. The words are simple. The sentences are natural. First, you will listen to the story carefully. Then I will explain important words and meanings. After that, you will listen again and repeat the sentences. This listen, understand, and repeat process is the heart of the shadowing technique. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are a part of learning. Every mistake means you are improving. If this lesson helps you, please like this episode and subscribe to Learn on English. Your support helps this channel grow, and it helps more learners like you. Now stay focused, stay calm, get ready to listen. I woke up early that morning. The weather was cold and rain was falling softly outside. I picked up my phone and saw a new message from my best friend. The message said, "Please come to the airport today. I really need you." I felt worried after reading it. She did not explain the reason. I tried to call her, but her phone was switched off. I looked at the clock on the wall. It was already 10 in the morning. I only had 2 hours. I got ready quickly. I put on my jeans and a light jacket. I took my umbrella and left the house. Before leaving, I spoke to my mother. I told her that my friend needed help at the airport. She looked concerned, but said, "Be careful. It is about staying calm. It is about being kind. It is about protecting the people we care about. Now, it is your turn to practice." Listen to the story again from part 1. Repeat the sentences out loud. Copy the voice, the speed, and the emotion. I walked to the bus stop. The road was wet and the air felt cold. The bus arrived late and was very crowded. I stood near the door and held the rail. People were talking loudly. Some were looking at their phones. I looked out of the window and saw planes in the distance. After some time, the bus stopped near the airport. The building looked big and busy. I got off the bus and walked inside. The airport was noisy and full of people. Some people were running. Some were waiting. Others were carrying heavy bags. I checked the signs and looked for the terminal. It took me a few minutes to find the right place. When I arrived, my friend was not there. I waited and looked around carefully. Minutes passed, but she did not appear. I started to feel nervous. I did not know what to do. I sat down on a nearby chair and kept watching the crowd. Suddenly, I noticed a girl sitting near the window. She was holding a suitcase and crying quietly. I felt sorry for her. I stood up and walked slowly toward her. I asked her a simple question. "Are you okay?" She looked up at me with red eyes. She said, "I missed my flight, and I do not know what to do." I sat beside her and introduced myself. I told her my name and asked if I could help. She nodded slowly, and we began to talk. Something unexpected happened next. While we were talking, my phone suddenly rang. I looked at the screen and saw my friend's name. I answered the call quickly. She sounded scared. She asked me where I was. I told her that I was waiting at the terminal. She became quiet for a second and then said, "I am not there. I am at another terminal, and I am very scared." My heart started beating fast. I told her to stay where she was. I said that I was coming immediately. I looked at the girl beside me and apologized. I told her that I needed to leave. She thanked me for listening and wished me luck. I stood up and walked quickly through the airport. People were moving in every direction. I tried to stay calm and focused. When I reached the other terminal, I saw my friend sitting on the floor. She looked tired and afraid. I called her name loudly. She saw me and ran toward me. She hugged me tightly and started crying. I held her and asked what had happened. She told me that she felt someone was following her. She had seen the same man several times. She did not know who he was. I looked around carefully. The airport was crowded, but I felt uneasy. I believed her. We decided to ask for help. We walked to the information desk and spoke to a security officer. We explained everything slowly and clearly. The officer listened carefully and asked a few questions. He told us not to worry and said he would check the cameras. After some time, he returned with another officer. They said they had seen the man on the cameras. They told us that we were right to be careful. I felt relieved, but still alert. My friend held my hand tightly. Later that day, we left the airport together. The rain was still falling, but it felt lighter. We took a taxi and went home safely. That night, I thought about everything that happened. I realized something important. Fear can appear suddenly, but courage appears when we help each other. This story is not only about fear. This is how shadowing works. This is how your English becomes stronger. Thank you for learning with me today. You are doing well. Keep practicing and see you in the next